They were not criminals, not suspects, not enemies. They were simply foreign, and for some, that alone was enough. With quiet certainty, law was passed that required every non-citizen in the United States over the age of 14 to register with the federal government. They had to be fingerprinted, tracked, and accounted for. 5 million people stood in line. Workers, refugees, families who had fled the rise of fascism and communism alike, now being cataloged in a country that claimed to be the land of the free. The Alien Registration Act, later known more widely as the Smith Act, was introduced under the guise of national security, but it quickly became something more. It was not just about information, it was about fear. A different language, a different belief, a different face. All of these became grounds for suspicion. What began as an effort to protect the country during wartime expanded into a crackdown on ideas themselves. It became illegal not only to act against the government, but to speak, write, or even believe in anything deemed threatening. The government began targeting radicals, labor organizers, intellectuals, and immigrants with unpopular views. The country that celebrated rebellion, liberty, and free expression quietly built mechanisms to silence them. And yet even in this climate, resistance emerged. The legal system pushed back. People challenged the reach of the law. Activists, lawyers, and ordinary citizens fought tirelessly to reclaim rights that seemed to slip further away every day. While the Smith Act remained on the books, many of its most extreme applications were rolled back through time, thanks to those who refused to accept that fear should define freedom. The Alien Registration Act did more than force immigrants to sign their names. It revealed the tension at the heart of the American promise. It showed how easily liberty can be traded for the illusion of safety. It exposed the fragile balance between security and justice, reminding us that when fear drives law, freedom becomes the first casualty. This law became a tool not only for government surveillance, but also for suppressing voices of dissent and shaping public opinion. It created an environment where suspicion was normal and trust was rare. Families lived under the constant shadow of scrutiny. Communities were divided by fear and uncertainty. Entire lives were altered as suspicion crept into daily interactions, leaving many to question where loyalty truly lay. The effects rippled far beyond those registered, chilling the very foundation of open society and raising urgent questions about the price of security. And it forced the nation to ask itself a question that still matters today. How far can we go to protect freedom before we destroy what makes it real?